Hello, we've been talking about artist Yayoi Kusama. She's a Japanese-born artist that is perhaps one of the most famous in the whole world right now. She's known for her love of dots and repetition. This is one of her infinity rooms. It's the kind of art that people will stand in line for hours to go and experience. You can step inside one of her rooms, and through her use of mirrors and lights, it looks like there are dots and lights going on forever. She's an artist that sees the world very differently from most people. One way that she's explained the dots is to think of herself as one tiny person in a sea of millions and millions of people. This is another of her art on view inside of a museum. She also explains that she likes to repeat shapes over and over. It helps her get through things that have bothered her or things that excite her, like these pumpkins. So one of the big ideas in her art is repetition and how that repetition makes her feel and how it can make her viewer feel. This is called an obliteration room. She lets participants add stickers until the room is so covered in dots you almost can't see what is in the room. So this is all an example of installation art. This is an art piece by Ernesto Neto that is also installation art. You can enter into a room where what they have created takes over your whole experience. Installation art is different from other forms of art because rather than just hang on a wall or stand on a pedestal, you actually go and immerse yourself in it and experience it as the artwork being the space that is created, not necessarily just the objects that are in the space. Here are some additional ideas for installation art by many different artists. Some use light and common everyday objects. Some focus on texture or just in large installations. Some of them totally challenge your idea of what a room can feel like. Some artists known for sculpture or painting also create installation rooms so that you can experience their art in this way. Often installation art is created for a specific site. It can be outside or in a place that is not an art museum. Sometimes installation art is meant to move, but I've selected some here for you to see that is made of really simple everyday materials and lots of repetition. There are even some communities and schools that have created installation art for their spaces. We're going to create a small installation inside of an everyday cardboard box. Your viewer will experience your installation by peering through into your miniature room. This is an example. Notice the lights inside. You will also get a string of lights for your installation. And I wanted to quickly present some of the things I have on hand for your installation art. I have some white fabric tulle, pom-poms, some wooden wallpaper, some stickers, some felt scraps, some colored Easter grass, some light blue Easter grass, some yellow Easter grass, some spray foam, some balloons, some polka dot balloons, some colored popsicle sticks, more pom-poms, yarn of every color, pastel balloons, some spheres, all kinds of sticker gems, letters, big fat white yarn, baby mushrooms, big fat pink yarn, straws, fake spiders and spider web. So your job is to make a Kusama-inspired miniature room. I want you to focus on using lots of repetition. It doesn't have to look like a real place or a room. I want you to also unify the elements in your room. Somehow the room should all pull together, probably by using a lot of the same thing. I want your room to evoke a feeling. It could be a pleasant feeling or an unpleasant feeling. And I want to be sure you focus on using craftsmanship. Anyone can glue a bunch of cotton balls into a box, but can you do it in a way where they really stay in place, or maybe show off glowing light from behind or within? This is a list of feelings that your art might evoke. It might make people relaxed or comfortable or feel a little crazy or overwhelmed. You get to decide, because when your viewer looks, they only have to handle it for the length that they're looking inside of your box. Make sure that you do some brainstorming and thinking before you start on your art. We're going to begin with painting the inside of your box. This will be just to cover all of the brown cardboard and really transform your box before adhering or gluing any items inside of your box. It'll help fill in any cracks and really just give a more convincing room.